KP, yeah, are you one of those, like, you'll just come in guns blazing with shotties? Is that your strategy, or how do you tend to play it?
Yeah, definitely. Coming from a different game, H1Z1, where movement was such a huge thing, and obviously building wasn't in the game. Coming to Fortnite, learning obviously the different guns, the different tiers of the guns. I realized right away that I was like, I'm a super aggressive, hold the W key, build up on them, put pressure, and hit them with the shotguns. 100%.
Nice. All right, well, let's workshop this. So they've added this new gun in the game. We see this happen a lot, and then sometimes they just go away, or they take away a different gun and it stays. How you feeling? Is this gun fine? Leave the double barrel in the game? Would you change anything about it? What do you want to see in terms of the double barrel, KP?
In terms of the double barrel, I think it's fine at the state that it's in. I haven't really had. I've had maybe like 2 or 3 hours of playtime with it. I haven't had like a pretty ridiculous death to it yet. I'm sure once I get into a fight and I'm top 5 and I have 15 kills and I edit into somebody's 1x1 trying to trap them and I catch a 2-piece to the mouth, I'm probably gonna be a little bit more tilted. So check back with me next week and I'll let you know what I'm thinking. But for now, I'm giving it an okay. For now, on the double barrel, I'm giving it the pass.
Yeah, no, and that's fair, man. The situations that you're in with the gun can vary a lot depending on the placement and the time you spend. Steven, where do you stand on the gun?
It's fine. I'm in the same position. Yeah, it's like if I see the double barrel, I'll take that over a tac. But the second I see even a green pump, I'll probably take that. But this is a good segue into the next topic, SMGs. I feel like they added this shotgun as a reaction to the whole uproar, like the meta of SMGs. The SMGs were way too strong, and they actually nerfed SMGs again today. Yeah. So we can talk about that with KP.
Yeah, well, we're not quite to that next topic, though. But yeah, well, no, it's okay because I got to have a clean cut in the episode. But maybe let's just finish up on. We can still talk balance, though. So I was going to ask that, just overall balance of guns, just to touch on that real fast in the loadouts. Sounds like you're saying this doesn't really affect it. But how are you feeling about guns in the game and loadout, period? Do you feel like the state of, Fortnite weapon play is in a good spot right now?
No, I think the state of Fortnite weapon play is actually completely trash, honestly. I love the game. I love the developers. And I know that they have the infrastructure and they listen to their community and stuff to make the changes and stuff. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to push too much content out. And they're trying to push way too many guns out, way too fast, way too quick. And every game that succeeds is going to have different metas that you have to adapt to as a casual player and as a competitive player. It's way too many guns, way too many different metas every single week to adapt to, and they are slightly, they are progressively lowering the skill gap every single patch they put out, and it scares me because I've seen other games do this exact thing that are on the bottom of the viewer lists now, in the directory. So I'm not a fan of the metas at all.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're reaching out to 125 million players or whatever worldwide, and you're a pro player out there, and so the game can be tons of fun on the pro level, right? But it's the most popular game in the world, and it sounds like you're saying like you're afraid some of that's eroding. Yeah, like I'm kind of caught in the middle of this season 4, season 5 change. I like some of it, but I can agree a lot of the commentary on the show lately has been just the buildings are coming down. And again, we're going to get into that after this, the building health and SMGs just tearing through everything. But Steven, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like skill gaps, like they are sort of making it a lot easier for trash players like myself to get out there and get some cheap kills? Or what do you think?
The skill gap is definitely deteriorating. They touched on it a bit with this patch that went live today, but Fortnite's biggest blessing is also its biggest curse. Everyone praises Epic and the Fortnite developers because they push out so much content and they do a really good job of keeping their game fresh. But at the same time, as you're pushing all this new content, balance changes get lost. There's too much guns. There's oversaturation. There's like multiple guns for the same role, and it kind of feels like it's way too much. And I wouldn't mind if they just slow down, pump the brakes a little, and focus really on what the players want.
What do you guys want? I mean, yeah, like KP5, what do you like? So you want them to remove stuff right now?
I have,
yeah.
I've been waiting for this question from somebody, from Epic, from you guys, from anybody,
Let's
dude.
I
I had my brain working, man. Kind of what Steven said. I agree with him. I think that they need to slow down a little bit, and they need to focus on the guns that they have now and make sure that they balance them properly before they start trying to push a bunch, or like, you know, new content. I mean, put new content out there, but don't put a bunch of new guns out there. Number two, do what other games do. They have a test server for a reason, so you can test things. A lot of the times what they're doing is they're putting in, every single week, they're putting in a new gun and something's broken. It's either way too OP, there's a bug from it, there's ghost bullets, there's ghost shots. And then what happens is they then have to do a hot patch, and that hot patch ends up like, or a hot fix, and that hot fix ends up like breaking something else. And then they try to fix that, and then it breaks something else. I think the biggest solution for this would be to either, one, have a test server and allow the community to test it and allow like a community vote, because we're competitive players, we're pro players, we know what we want, right? Is that the best decision always for the video game company? No. You know, they want to excel, and they got to do what they got to do to appeal to the casual players. And I think any of us can respect that and appreciate that. But I think maybe doing a casual playlist and then a competitive playlist, to where the competitive scene can pick and choose what guns and what things can go in that competitive playlist. That way we have like our own little community of like things that we have set in stone, little rules, or kind of like Counter-Strike, how they have a casual and then they have a competitive. And I think that's going to be the best outcome for casual players, competitive players, and Epic together, and make everybody happy.